How to buy a domain name on Namecheap. Namecheap is one of the less expensive domain name providers on the internet. I'm going to jump over to my browser and show you how to purchase a domain name on the Namecheap service. Here I am in my browser, and I'm going to go to namecheap.com and press enter. Here's the main Namecheap site. Now what it does is it asks you for a domain name to start registering. Now selecting a domain name can be difficult. First of all, if you go for a .com domain name, then most of the short and really catchy domain names are already taken. So you end up with really long or obscure domain names with numbers in them. You end up with either horrible or long domain names in .com. Now, unfortunately, if you go outside .com, like to .net or .org, or I just bought iib.pub as a publishing site. That was a boon, but you know that people are going to be going to iib.com. So picking a domain name is difficult. Let's say we want to do something on writing, self-publishing, and marketing. Let's see if write, publish, and market.com is available. So we type in either we know about a domain name that we'd like to, or some idea that we come up with, or experiment, take a chance. And you can see that even a domain name this short is already registered. So I'd have to make an offer for it. I just did the other day writing, publishing, and marketing. So this one, oh, actually it says that it's available. I wonder what I registered the other day. So what I do is, let's say, notice how long the domain name is, though, to get a .com. Now, if you go for something like a Vegas, I live in Las Vegas, so a .vegas might potentially work, or a .pub, but don't go for, if you find your domain name is taken, don't go for .net, .org. Everybody's going to type .com. So go for a different name, something longer, and I would recommend a .com. So we add to cart. This is where it says all of this other stuff that it's going to charge. Now you notice that the domain name is only $9.68 for a year, where it's retail almost $15. We don't need typically all of this other stuff like SSL, which you do need ultimately on your domain name, a security link. You want to be able to go to https://writingpublishingandmarketing.com. So to be able to do that, you need an SSL, but we usually get that on our destination. Now, since we're only buying a domain name and we're not buying hosting, if we buy hosting too on Namecheap, then it all gets bundled together. But we're just buying a domain name, so let's check out. Now, the next thing that I want to tell you about is if I come up to my ... here on the Chrome browser, and I look at my extensions and I manage them, I can turn on an extension called Honey. Honey looks for deals on wherever you're purchasing things. So here I am on Namecheap purchasing a domain name for $9.86, and now I say checkout. And you can see it's asking me to confirm order, and Honey pops up and says that it's got 10 coupons. Should I try them? And it goes and it tries the 10 coupons in a row. Now, also, it activates cash back. So periodically, I get 1 to 11% cash back. Here you can see just barely in the background that you can see the results. Successful, coupon removed. You can just barely see it trying these 10 coupons. None of the coupons worked, but we're getting cash back. So let's continue to checkout. Now, I usually get like 68 cents or something off. So I can get my domain name down to a $9 for a year. Now, once we've done that, then we say confirm order, and it asks me to log in, which I will do. And then it says pay now. My order is processing. By the way, as part of my order, the reason there's 2 items is that I got the domain and I got domain privacy free for a year as well. So it's giving me those 2 products. And here it's still processing my order. And once it processes your order, it asks you, do you want to manage the domain? Now, since once again, we don't have hosting, we're probably going to be pointing this domain somewhere else. And what you typically do is you either change the name servers to someplace else, or you go to advanced DNS and you enter an A record, an A name to point to your destination. And that's how you purchase a domain name on Namecheap, and get it even cheaper by using the Honey extension on Chrome.